In the next 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to do my best to show you the best place to live and spawn in GTA Online as of the end of 2024. I will be going over penthouses, facilities, agencies, super yachts, hangars, and apartments to help you decide which is the best option for you specifically by showing insane features that most players didn't even know existed. There's also a free helicopter in the video, and I'm going to show you how to get it super easily. We will start with the worst place to live, and each minute it will get better and a little more expensive. So, while I'm on my way to the first apartment, let me quickly explain a few key things we'll need later in the video. First, a great place to live and use as your main crib should have unique features, like quick teleport options, a helicopter exit, or other characteristics that make it stand out. Next, one of the main criteria for this list is that the property must have at least a 10-car garage. After all, we all want to store our favorite cars in one place. So here, you won't see GTA businesses like the salvage yard, which doesn't offer any garage space even though it's got personal quarters and you can spawn in it. So these are automatically out. And here we are with the first spot on the list, a high-end apartment. The reason I ranked this last is because it has only one standout feature, the quick teleport option. Yep, from anywhere on the map, you can use Lester's heist invite from your job list on your phone, and boom, you're back at your apartment in seconds. It's a total lifesaver when you're getting harassed by griefers. It's not a super wow feature, but when you need it, it's a huge help. Every high-end apartment comes with a 10-car garage. The average price for one is about $500,000, but there are exceptions, like the one I'm in right now, which costs over $1 million. Honestly, the only real difference is the fancier interior. So, the final verdict? If you're just starting out in GTA, an apartment is a great first buy. But if you're already level 100 or higher, it's time to step up your game and check out the next locations on this list. Next on the list is the Casino Penthouse, and let me tell you, this place is packed with features that make it worth every dollar you spend on it. So, first things first, the price. The average cost of a penthouse is around $2.5 million. The base model starts at $1.5 million, but if you want to actually live and spawn here, you'll need the garage option, which adds almost $1 million more. That's why the average price is over $2 million. As for the fully maxed out penthouse, that'll cost you $6 million, but honestly, it's unnecessary. It adds a lot of space and areas, but it's not that important if you don't have the money for it. Now, let's talk features. The most important one? The quick teleport. Most players don't even know about this feature, which is unfortunate because it's a game changer. For example, I just teleported to Paleto Bay in about 10 seconds. There are many locations where you can travel to, such as Legion Square, the Observatory, or Los Santos International Airport. You also get the option to exit via helicopter. If you own any Pegasus aircraft, you can call it up and spawn right outside the penthouse in no time. This feature alone makes it super convenient, especially if you want to get around the map quickly. Now, let's move on to the extras you get with the maxed out penthouse. First, there's a hot tub, a great spot to chill and relax after a long day of grinding. You also get a personal stylist, so you can switch up your look or beard style without leaving home. Then, there's a private bar with a bartender to keep the drinks flowing and gaming machines where you and your friends can have some fun. And of course, the garage that offers space for 10 cars. One of the coolest things about the penthouse is the customization. You can design it however you want, with hundreds of objects and options to make it uniquely yours. And let's not forget the location. It's inside the casino, one of the most exciting places in GTA Online. There's the Lucky Wheel, where almost everyone spins daily for prizes. There's also the Music Locker nightclub for partying, and a stunning terrace that might just be one of the most beautiful spots in the entire game. So, the Casino Penthouse is perfect if you want to live in a beautiful place and have the ability to quick travel to any location on the map. It's a stunning home with so much to offer, and the vibe around the casino always feels alive because there are always people inside or outside. However, if you are more of a PvP player, this might not be your ideal base. But don't worry, I've got something later in the video that's perfect for you. Next on the list is the office. A few years ago, this was the best place to live in GTA Online, but things have changed, and many new properties have been added since then. So, let's see if the office is still a good option. First, let's talk about the price. The average cost of an office is around $6 million when fully upgraded. You might see an office on the Dynasty website for $3 million, but here's the problem. That price doesn't include any extras. If you want a living space and a garage, you'll need to spend at least $2 million more. The most expensive office, with all upgrades and features, can cost up to $13 million, which is very expensive. Now, let's look at the features. The best feature is the 60-car garage, which is, by the way, the biggest in the game. If you love collecting cars, this alone might be worth it. Another good feature is the gun locker, where you can change your weapon loadout. For example, you can hide certain weapons and they won't show when you are outside. This is a great feature because it makes your weapon loadout super organized without anything you might not need. You can also leave the office using a helicopter. If you own a Pegasus aircraft, you can call it and spawn right outside. All offices are either in the city or close to the beach, which makes them easy to reach. The office does have useful features, but properties like the Penthouse or the agency offer more value for your money. Speaking of the agency, let's look at that next. If you want the most amount of features, functionality, and comfort, the agency is the best choice for your main base. Let's start with the price. The base agency costs around $2.5 million, but once you add upgrades like the armory, living quarters, and vehicle workshop, the price can climb to about $6 million. However, unlike other properties, these upgrades are actually useful, so they're worth the investment. Now, onto the features. And trust me, there are a ton of them, and they're all so good that I can't wait to see your reaction in the comments. I encourage you to pause the video just to take a look. One of the biggest advantages of owning an agency is access to the VIP contract missions with Franklin. These missions are not only fun, but also incredibly rewarding. You can make up to $1 million an hour. The agency also offers a 20-car garage, which might not be as large as the offices, but it's still plenty for most players. Inside the garage, you have a personal workshop where you can customize your cars. It's also the only place where you can install Imani Tech upgrades on your vehicles, like the missile lock-on jammer or remote control unit. You also get a personal armory, where you can buy and customize weapons. Here's the cool part. There are no level restrictions in the armory. That means you can buy any weapon, regardless of your rank, even if you're level 40. So no more trips to Ammu Nation. Another standout feature is the fast travel option. Just like in the Penthouse, you can pick a location and teleport there within seconds. Then there's the free $3 million helicopter. Yep, you heard that right. A free helicopter. Here is how to get it. Go to any exit in your agency and choose the Exit via Helicopter option. From the menu, select the agency Super Valido. Once you're outside, fly it to your hangar and save it there. That's it. Now it's your personal aircraft and you can spawn it anywhere on the map. You also get a free SUV that you can call Franklin to request. Just keep in mind that this one is only free for use. You can't keep it as your own. The location of your agency depends on which one you buy, but they're all centrally located in Los Santos. Honestly, I'm thinking of making a video revealing the best locations for every business in the game. Let me know in the comments if that's something you'd like to see. Overall, the agency is by far the best property a GTA Online player can own, especially if you want to combine making money with some amazing features like fast teleportation. It's packed with tools that make your gameplay smoother, from easy travel options to lucrative missions. The agency has been my main base for over 2 years, and I absolutely love everything about it. Next on the list is the Hangar. Now, the reason it's here is that I've seen some players using it as their main spawn point, but let me be real, it's not ideal for most people. The Hangar only works as a living space for a small group of players, like those who always use jets at the start of a session, whether it's for PvP or grinding. A basic hangar at LSIA starts at $1.5 million, while Fort Zancudo hangars go up to $4 million, including personal quarters, which you'll need to buy separately if you want to live there. Now, here's the big difference. Fort Zancudo hangars offer 2 unique features that LSIA doesn't. First, owning a Zancudo hangar lets you access the military base without getting a wanted level. It's super handy if you want to steal a jet or helicopter. Second, there's a teleport option inside your hangar that lets you instantly travel to Los Santos International Airport. So, here's my take. If you're the kind of player that uses jets quite a lot, the hangar might work as a base. But for everyone else, there's really not much to do here, and you're better off choosing a property I shared earlier. Another property that's only good for a small group of people is the facility. It works best for griefers with billions, who always obliterate the whole session with the orbital cannon, or for those who constantly glitch the Bogdan heist. Facilities start at $1.3 million and can go up to $5 million if you include upgrades like personal quarters and the orbital cannon. But realistically, most players never use half the features it offers. The facility has storage for up to 7 personal vehicles, plus the Avenger, which, by the way, you need to buy separately. When it comes to the features, there are some, for sure. The exit via helicopter option is a total time saver because most facilities are located far from the city. There's also the option to fast travel from any part of the map back to the facility, similar to the apartments. You will need to enter the heist invite from Leicester, and you will spawn in the facility. So my thoughts are this. If you're someone who grinds doomsday heists or just wants a base tucked away from the city with the ability to kill players remotely with the orbital cannon, the facility could work for you. But for a normal player, it's not practical as a main base at all. There are far better options out there. Here we are with the Super Yacht, the last property on the list. To be honest, it's more of a status symbol than a practical base. Most players will find it unnecessary since it offers very little functionality compared to other properties. Let's talk about the price. It's the most expensive property on average, costing around $10 million. And what do you get for that money? A personal quarters to spawn in, a few customization options, a hot tub, a personal bar, and a helipad. The yacht also includes a speedboat and a personal helicopter. But the only truly useful feature is the exit via helicopter option. You can relocate your yacht to different locations around the map for $10,000, which is basically a form of teleportation, but most players won't use this often. It's just too expensive. So the Super Yacht is only worth it if you have nothing else to spend your money on. For everyone else, it's an overpriced decoration, and you shouldn't consider buying it unless you've got at least $20 million saved up. I hope this video helped you figure out which property is the best fit for you, or which ones to avoid. Remember, in GTA Online, your base isn't just a spawn point. It's a tool to make gameplay smoother, faster, and save you hundreds of hours. If this video was helpful, drop a like, and I'd love to hear from you. Just leave a comment with the place you used to live and the one you'll switch to now. 2 words, that's it. I will like every comment. And of course, consider subscribing if you enjoy the content that I share on this channel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.